This is the 21st century, people. We have to stay relevant. We have to stay current with our skills and our talent. We can't be afraid of Facebook. We can't be afraid of LinkedIn. We can't be afraid of social media. We can't be afraid of learning the computers. We can't stay dated. Dated will cause us to get stuck in situations for possibly, unfortunately, for some people, a lifetime. Some reason we get stuck is because we have unrealistic expectation. You thought or you feel when you jump out the ship, life is going to be full of bliss and everything's going to go well. So you know what? We run back to that comfort zone, to that place of comfort, a place of familiarity, because we had unrealistic expectations. We got skills that people will pay $40,000, but we think we should jump the ship and make 80. Or we think we're going to jump the ship and start a business overnight without putting in the work or the time and the effort. And just as a newsflash, most people that make it overnight or seem like overnight wonders, that is a far exception. But it is definitely not the rule. Some people stay stuck because they value money over valuing their purpose and their dream. So it's just about the almighty dollar. But one of the things I tell my students and professional individuals that I interact with, that now, especially today, everything we do, at least most things, should be deliberate and purposeful and not always about money. Money can answer many things, and Lord knows I love money. But to stay stuck, frustrated, defeated because of money, because you just need that almighty dollar, can end up being to your demise. Unfortunately, some people feel they're too old. Well, if you feel you're too old, get that right out of your head. Don't let your age, you heard it before, be your cage. You are not too old. When I was in college at 25, this man who was sitting in my same class was 70 years old, going to get his associate's degree. Another teacher that I interacted when I did a professional development workshop with the college in New Rochelle, she was raving to me that she was 64 and she just received her doctorate degree. She waited for her children to get older and grown and out the way. And her husband blessed her and said, go on and do your doctorate at 64. And you know now, many people are retiring much later. I worked at a job where at the time I was in my 40s, not trying to date myself, but I was in my 40s. And believe it or not, I was working with coworkers that was millennium, that was XY, but I was also working with this crew, which were 70, 74, 69. So you are never too old to jump out the ship and go pursue, whether it be the other job, the other career, or your dream. Not only that, when they laid us off for that job and it folded, the first person that got another job at that company was the 74-year-old lady. And she was the first, even out of me and many of us. And let me tell you why. Because even though she was in her 70s, she remained relevant. She knew her stuff and she was computer literate and computer savvy. She even was teaching me stuff and she was either helping me, and I was only in my 40s at the time. Last I knew, she got to be about 78 now. She's still working. So you're never too old. Some people stay stuck because they feel it's not the right timing, because they keep waiting for the right timing. Newsflash, it may never, ever be the right timing in your calculation. You have to make the timing happen. You don't always have to jump totally out the ship right away. You can put one foot out, get started, and maybe keep the other in, however way you want to look at it. But don't ever start waiting just on timing. There is a rationalization to have good timing, but not when you allow timing to keep you back from moving forward. And that becomes your excuse or your crutch. Timing is not the right timing. It's never perfectly going to be the right time. We just, as people, have to learn to take some risks, but intelligent risks. Another thing, when I'm getting back to critics, we keep listening to critics and dream killers, hanging out with them, with people that's not going anywhere, not about anything. They okay, which is nothing wrong with this. They're okay with just making it day by day and just being. All right? That's okay. But not okay when you allow them to keep you stuck and to defeat your dreams and your happiness. They're not going to be able to understand it, the frustration of you feeling stuck, because they're okay with feeling stuck, long as they're getting a paycheck, long as they're waking up to go to a job every day. Hey, that's them. Nothing wrong with that, but that's not you.